What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to what I'm hoping will be the final session of Cortex Strikes Back from the Sane Trilogy. We've got Coco out here and we've got the final warp room. So these are going to be some very tough levels, so let's see what we can do here. We had a pretty tough time in Warp Room 4, lost a fair few lives, and my dream of trying to complete this without getting a game over is hanging in the balance because I've got like 2 or 3 lives left and I have no idea how I'm supposed to really bring those numbers up, but we'll do our best. If I can't do it, I can't do it. I mean, it's not a massive deal, but I thought it might be something to kind of motivate me to try and be a little bit more careful and to try and get as far as I can with as few deaths as I can. I mean, even when I'm playing by myself, I like to try and set myself little challenges like that, in the hope that it makes me better. Great. Those ones, I seem to remember them being a little bit sensitive. Like if you don't jump right in the center, you end up kind of getting electrocuted a lot more easily than you'd expect. Because these are some of the most difficult, and I guess technically the most recent Crash 2 levels I've played. They're some of the levels that stick the most in my mind. I seem to remember having a tough time with there's like a certain pad where if you press on it, some kind of like beam gets fired at you, and if it hits you, then you get shrunk. Basically, you lose a life. But there was something that I remember being really difficult. Got a nice rhythm going so far. There we go. Of course, at this stage, if I could get a clear gem, that would be a nice extra bonus. But if I can't, I'm not going to get too hung up on it because it's the last warp room. The priority... Wait a second, let me concentrate here. Okay. The priority here is to get all of the crystals and to defeat the final boss. Final Fantasy XII's start date is really looming large now, so Death Route I'm probably going to ignore right now because, you know, it's too tempting, man. I do want to ignore it, but I just got to see it, man. It's so rare that I managed to get to a Death Route. With only 2 lives left, this is probably a silly thing to do, but I'm going to give it my best shot. It's not like getting a game over in this game is the end of the world, so I don't really care. It's not like I'm so good at this game that having no game overs is something to brag about. It's not really that kind of deal. So yeah, but that guy you had to wait until he pushes first, and then he has like a little window in which you can push him back. There we go, that's that sensitivity I was talking about. It's always these guys who used to screw me over. Not good, man. I shouldn't have lost my mask so early. Okay. This is the bit. Yeah, this is one of those bits. I mean, yeah, that pad there, the second you touch that, it's point blank range, so you can't avoid it. And I remember thinking, how the hell am I supposed to slide that thing? Yeah, so I'm supposed to not land on the first one and not land on the second one and still somehow slide and kill this thing. Ah, okay. I don't know how I did that, but it worked. Come on now. Yes, okay. Good stuff. I guess, well, I've got my pink crystal already, so screw it, man. I guess normally I'm probably supposed to kill myself here or something. I'm not sure. I don't think it's worth it at this stage, man. I've got a pink crystal and I've got the Death Root crystal. I'll try No, no, no. No, no, no. I can't do it. There's no way for me to jump back there, so... I'll make do with what I have for now. And I guess I'll come back and get this gem, this final gem, at a later stage. Alright, that was a pretty slick start to this final warp room. That's the kind of play I'm going to need if I want to try and make it. Don't go too crazy, dear. We've got a lot to do. Okay, this should be a jetpack level. These are some of the most memorable levels for me. I remember it being like it taking me a while to get the hang of the jetpack, but then once I did, it was pretty fun. Again, much like the B levels, these are really unique compared to the others, so they really stay in your mind. I've got a mask as well. Oh, okay, we've got triggers to fly forward, which seems intuitive. It's going to be a constant case of me wanting to press, like, when I want to go forward, I'm going to press up on the D-pad. Just, you're going to have to bear with me on this first jetpack level while I try and get my navigation right. I'll try my best to get all of the boxes. I mean, there's only 2 levels in the whole game like this, so I might as well try and maximize it to the best extent. Now, I seem to remember the boxes being difficult to get in these levels because there's some of them are quite well hidden away. The music's good for this level. Okay, I needed to wait for these to open out and then zoom through. Okay, almost hit one of them. Go. Get that checkpoint. Yes. I love that the box breaks apart, like, according to the whole zero gravity situation. I appreciate that. I wish we had some more space-themed levels. I need to, like, touch this TNT, but this is so difficult. I don't want to slam into it in case it blows up. So I just want to like get a touch on it. Oh man, the perspective's tough. I keep missing it. Come on. It's a bit fiddly when you want to do something intricate. There we go. That is what I wanted. Missed the box. Fuck, man. I want to go back and get the box, but I might just have to settle here. I think I can barely navigate forwards as it is, trying to backtrack. With those lasers going off, I think it's going to be too hard. Okay. Nice. Now we've got that life there. I do want it badly, but yeah. Luckily they gave us a checkpoint right before it. This is a big risk at this stage. I've already kind of given up hope of getting all the boxes. I feel like I can just like ease into it here. It's not that close to the others. There we go, come on. Ah, there we go. Okay. Up to 3 lives. hanging in there, man. Then we'll get rid of this guy first, then we'll come back to these. There we go. Slowly starting to navigate a little bit better. I kind of regret not getting that box now. Hopefully I'm not one box short. Literally a minefield. I think if I go low here, I can just kind of go straight through. It's quite a long level as well. Go now. Now again, I need to hang low here. Shit. I tried to come up a little bit higher to make sure I got the gem. Came up too much. Things are getting critical now. Okay. Stay low and commit. Alright. Let's ease back into it. There we go. Excellent. Now, is it going to synchronize up? No. Now it is. Yeah, don't go too far back. Done. Alright. Think I missed one box. Well, I definitely know I missed one. Ah, there's another one. There's another stray box somewhere. Okay. I'll have to come back to it. Okay. Just wondering if it was some way I could backtrack, but fuck it. Get the hell out of here. That's 2 out of 5. And we're still alive. But these final levels aren't giving you very many lives, man. There's no bonus level. I think there's 2 jetpack levels, so there's 2 levels that don't have bonus levels in the fifth warp room, which is a bummer. And the levels in general don't give you that many lives, so whatever you come in with is likely that you're going to end up with something similar. I mean, if you get maybe like 8 or 10 levels throughout the 5 levels, you'll probably end up losing a similar amount at the very least. If you're a first timer or you haven't played for a long time. Okay, so another precursor level to Tomb Raider. Just got to maintain the tempo here. If I dilly-dally around for too long and it goes into pitch black, then pretty much screwed. The enemies aren't a problem, but when it's total darkness, it's always the pits that are the problem. I mean, aside from the darkness, I think the level seems fairly easy so far. Oh, death route. Gotta take death route, man. I've gotten a surprising number of death routes in this playthrough. I've surpassed my own expectations. After how badly Crash Bandicoot 1 went, I had no expectations for this game. Okay, that's a gem. But we don't have the pink one yet. We're going to have to restart the level here. Only 7 boxes so far. Ah, okay, we've rejoined. Okay, I guess I'm probably not going to be able to get the gem for all the boxes because I probably rejoined later. I would have needed to backtrack or something. But let's keep moving forward. Let's hope I can get the crystal for the level as well. I'm assuming it's here somewhere. Oh shit, it's not. Well, that means I'm going to have to finish up here so I can at least get the clear gem and then restart the level. Okay, this time not taking death route. I'm sure there was a way to probably get back here, like either kill myself strategically or something, but I prefer to just finish the level safely and then come back and give it another go. I'm just trying to remember were there normal boxes there. I think there were. There's my crystal. But as you can see, the level itself isn't that difficult. Aha, there we go, bonus. 29 boxes, okay. Oh shit. What's one of these? I want to go as far as I can with no light. There we go. Because these are all going to cost me time. Okay, let's get this light. I don't know how many nitro boxes there were. There's a lot of them. Yeah, that was always going to happen. Okay, just about. I have no idea how well I did there. There's too much darkness. Okay, let's push on. Slowly getting those lives back. Okay, now back to where we rejoin. I don't remember the box situation now, how many more we're going to get. I mean, we're not that far away from the 46. What we got? Shit. I think I might have lost those in the bonus round. Anyway. It'll have to be a third time for this level when I come back after completing the game. Right. Time for Pack Attack, which is our second jetpack level. And our second to last level in the entire playthrough. Well, for the main game anyway. Invert your flight controls. I feel like inverting would just make things even more annoying than it needs to be. Okay. Straight off the bat you can tell it's upgraded difficulty. We've got 45 boxes this time. Not too much different than last time. I think it was 39 or something last time. Or was that in the 40s? But I don't remember. But it was definitely not more than 50. Literally, for newbies and for the rusty people, this is literally an easy does it type level. I mean, if you go very slowly, you do actually have a lot of control. You can literally be at any point on the screen that you want, provided that you take your time to control Crash and get him there. Always prefer to go low on these. Okay. It's a good enough start so far. Always helps to have a mask as insurance here as well, because it's, again, it's another one of these levels where it's impossible to die by falling or anything like that, so every threat in this level can be avoided using the mask. Oh boy, okay. Those nitros being there doesn't really change anything, to be honest, provided I do what I always did, yeah. Nice. To be honest, the jetpack really is quick. I mean, when you keep the trigger pressed down, it makes a fair bit of difference. I can't imagine trying to time trial this level. It would be an absolute nightmare to learn. I think it would probably be one of the most legit speed runs, not speed run, time trials out of all the levels because of just how it's structured and the way the jetpack mechanics work. But it can't be easy. You would really have to memorize all of your timings and where everything is and all that kind of stuff, and really make sure that you're accurate with the controls. Now, continuing to make good progress. I found a good time to really elevate my game. Playing a lot better than I was at the start now. Okay, bruh. Let's see if it's going to be synchronized as well. Yes, it is. For the love of God, do not lose these masks if you don't have to. It's literally 2 free passes for this level. Okay. Should probably go closer to the... Oh, okay. Kind of snuck through there. Oh, man. Well, I've got 2 masks here. If worst comes to worst, I'm just going to bolt through. Oh, I've got no damage. Fantastic. How many did I miss? 2 again. Oh, man. Okay. I think that was the job. Well done. Finishing the level with 2 masks. And I think 0 deaths. You have surpassed even the boss. Okay. Hey? What the f... Oh my god, I did this level. I missed the crystal. Great. How the hell can I possibly finish level without getting the crystal? What kind of an idiot does that? That's unbelievable. Okay, so there's that. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Okay, well, at least I saw the crystal. Because I kind of just went through the left. I totally forgot about it. It seems so obvious, like when I see it now, I'm like, how the hell did I forget that crystal? But it's getting a bit late in the day. As I previously mentioned, I'm not really getting my chance to record. Oh my god. I'm not getting my chance to record during the day. There's still some light construction work going on and painting and decorating, that kind of stuff in the house. So there's often too much background noise for me to do any commentary during the day. So I'm having to wait until very late at night. Maybe it's just a little bit of fatigue, I don't know. But there it is, I mean, glowing. How did I just... Can't believe that. Anyway, I'll probably just edit on to the next level because you've already seen the ending. Okay, so this time we have successfully obtained the crystal. Now, I think it's the final level coming up, Spaced Out. Let's see what awaits us here. I think it's another one of those... it's the same as the first level that Coco did. So, unlock a new path by owning all of the coloured gems. Yeah, there's always something like that, but I've got a long way to go before that. I think I've got 2 coloured gems, which I guess for a first time through, without repeating any levels, is pretty good. I seem to remember these being a little bit of a pain in the arse. Like if you do a normal jump, I don't think you jump high enough. You just end up turning yourself into ash. There you go. I did mention that. That thing is my nemesis. I'm down to 5 lives. It's been a slog. Just had to quickly check something on my phone. That's why I stopped for a second there. It's all happening, man. I've got stuff because I'm technically on holiday at the moment. I'm still getting stuff like small work. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, man. I just hate it when I die in the same place for the same reason twice in a row. It's the most frustrating thing ever. I'm not going to talk until I do this bit. Yeah, decided to opt for the spinning version instead. I wasn't even in front of it, man. If I'm able to stand up there and my foot isn't over the ledge, how can you crush me in that situation? Okay, we've had a dreadful start here. This close to the final boss. I need to maintain those lives. A few levels back I was thinking there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to retain those lives. I'm definitely going to get game over, but now that I'm so close, I don't want to get one. What was I saying? I kind of lost my train of thought there. Yeah, I was just talking about like work-related stuff and just stuff from you know, out in Turkey still trickling through. Not being able to really have much of a holiday aside from just seeing my family, spending time with my family, and being able to play a bit of this. Because I'm one of these fortunate people in life. Like for me, this isn't really a job. So even though I earn money from it, I have too much fun doing this for it to really be called a job. Okay. This is a problem. Yes, okay. That was so needed, man. That's the kind of place we could get stuck at like multiple times in a row. Also, I've had some really good news about Final Fantasy 12. Oh fuck. I should probably just stop talking now. I've got so close. On the one hand, I want to keep things flowing by continuing to chat to you guys, but it's costing me lives. I need to knuckle down. Come on, 3 lives to go. Okay. That was really close to the nitro box as well. I thought I made the same mistake. It's not happening, man. I hadn't had a cluster for quite some time, and it's finally starting happening again. 3 lives. I'm still hanging on. Not giving up yet. Okay. Oh. Just about landed in the right place. If I landed a tiny bit further forward, I was dead. Excellent. And a checkpoint as well. That was a menacing little section there. I'll save the Final Fantasy 12 stuff until the end of the level. Because whenever I start going off on a tangent like that, I lose concentration. I think in this 5th warp room, that's the thing that's cost me the most deaths. That stupid flipping. Okay, this is relatively easy. Alright, bonus round. A breather. Okay, it's looking like 31 boxes as well. And this is the last bonus round of the entire game, so it's probably going to be a difficult one. I can't make a jump from there, so it's got to be this. I'm surprised at the consistency with which I've been able to do that. It this remaster. I feel like they must have made that a bit easier. Oh shit, it's 4-box stack again. So I had to jump up before the TNT went off. Okay, fine. Alright, let's do it right. Come on. There we go. Brilliant. That's half the boxes done. Oh no, it's my nemesis. Maybe I can like get rid of these top boxes. Ooh. That's what I'd like to do, but ideally I'd like to get rid of them all. Went too hard. Trying to find an easier solution than to actually have to break all of them. No, he's just like puncturing through those boxes. Okay, I think this time I'll try and get as many as I can get, and then maybe even just abandon it. But let me just try and bring them to breaking point, and then maybe try to jump back across and leave 1 or 2 of them intact. Okay, I think I can get it now. Come on. Last one. Yes, okay. I think we did it. I just want to double check to see if this only nitro boxes. Yeah, it should be. Okay. It would be really nice to be able to get a clear gem from the last level. I feel like I've got a shot. Back up to 4 lives. And a mask. That tells me that this next section is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, we've got these buttons now. Oof. Yeah, I mean, how can you possibly be quick enough there? I wish I didn't lose the mask that early. Even these ones are really tight. See that? Okay, need to out jump this thing. Alright, so here we have the same problem again. I've got to be like really quick with the second jump. I feel there's no other choice. And I've got timing for the other side. I tried to be clever and just jump over both, but wasn't having it. That's the problem, you see. You've literally got to do 2 quick taps, but also make sure you get your timing right for the other side. It's not working. Neither technique is working for me, and I'm down to 1 life. Come on, man. Do it. I'll try a double jump. Yes! Okay. Finally, I was quick enough. And 60 boxes as well. Oh my god, this guy. And this platform comes quite far. I've got to push him now. Okay. Everything's on a knife edge right now. Need to jump over this. Yes. Oh. This is fun, man. Living on the edge. So I've got, well, 1 life, which is basically 2 attempts at the final boss. Don't really fancy my odds here, but let's see.
Yes! My plan is nearly complete. And I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it.
Huh? What?
Engine! What's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Crash, Cortex isn't gonna use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super Cortex vortex he's built on his space station.
engine, you fool! She's telling him everything! Yes, we're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
Yeah, like I said from the start, I don't think, I think they could have just told Crash what they were going to do from the start, and Crash just wouldn't have given a shit. He is not the brightest spark, is old Crash, unfortunately. He just does his thing, man. He doesn't think too much. He's like a young, solid snake. He doesn't really have too much of a mind of his own. He just follows orders. Okay, it's a jetpack finale, which I think is only fitting, but can I fire something? I'm trying to see if I can fire something at him. No. So I could, what, I just got to hunt him down and spin? That's it? Okay. And I mean, the final boss only having a 3 bars of life. Ah, shit. Is not fantastic. Now, at least hitting the boulder didn't actually kill me, it just slows me down. So does that mean I don't die in this little chase? It's going to be really annoying if I get a game over on the final boss, having come all this way. But I need to get a second hit on him. He's getting away from me. Come on. Okay, good. No. Couldn't catch him. And that uses up one of my lives. Okay, here we go. Last attempt. We've got to do it now. But I think it's definitely doable, man. That's one. Just not slow down. I'm just got to just stay full speed ahead. Am I ahead of him? I think so. Come on, man. One more hit. And I get to complete it without any game overs. I think I've got it. Come on. Oh. Now. There we go. So another boss that's just way too easy. Did those speed shoes exist in the original? I don't remember.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
It's a recurring enemy. So yeah, disappointing boss battles, I would say, in my opinion. Let's watch the final cutscene and then we'll talk about the game and wrap things up.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Man, as I've been saying all along, Crash don't give a fuck. Okay, so there we go. That's literally it. I think the ending scene of Crash Bandicoot 1 was a little bit better, actually. But there we go. That is the closing credits, and that, my friends, is Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. So, I like the fact that we had the body slam now, which is nice. The fact that we get to have the sprint shoes when we defeat the final boss is kind of cool. Sliding is just so necessary. I mean, I think it's because I'm a warped guy. I started off with warps. I'm just so used to sliding. The extra distance you get from slide jump, the fact that it gives you just a second way to kill enemies, I think was really nice. Because I mean, there were some enemies designed where it just felt right to use the sliding mechanism to defeat them. So I like that. With me, I think with this, my main gripe was always the fact that the boss battles would just seem crap. I mean, the boss battles in 1 weren't exactly, I would say, that much more difficult, but I feel like they were just a bit more memorable, maybe. Maybe it's because it was the first time we saw them, those characters. I wish they maybe didn't recycle so many of the old ones. I feel like we didn't really need like a similar boss battle with thingy. Ripperoo, for example. I don't see why Ripperoo was in it. Could have just taken them out. But yeah, boss battles weren't fantastic, but I mean, just in general, the difficulty curve wasn't quite so bad. But would I prefer to play Crash 1 again or this one? I think I prefer to play Crash 1 again, to be honest. I just really enjoyed that extra bit of challenge. I mean, this was no walk in the park either, but number 1 just had that brutalness that I hadn't experienced in a game for so long, that it was just really refreshing to me. This one, especially near the end as I started to pull myself together, I think ended up being okay. So yeah, there we have it. That's Crash Bandicoot 2. Coming up next is Crash Bandicoot Warp, the final one in the trilogy. My favourite of the 3, the one that I know best, the one that I spent the most time playing, and I should be okay with that one and not have the same problems that I had with these 2 games. But you never know. I mean, maybe when I go into it, I did like a quick run through of the game when it first came out, just so I could record those death animations, because I wanted to just put something in a little bit different. I thought, you know, you never know, maybe you'll get some views in, because I wanted to play the games, I wanted to put the games on the channel in chronological order, and I didn't have a chance to do commentary that night when it first came out, so I thought, let me just record something that doesn't require any commentary, something a little bit different, get me a bit reacquainted with the game. And to be honest, outside of the jet ski levels, everything felt pretty much the same to me, so it shouldn't be, hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. But in the next couple of days, hopefully we will find out just how much more difficult or easier it has gotten when we start to play Crash Bandicoot Warped. Now, the only thing about Warped is that it's clashing with Final Fantasy XII at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to have time to squeeze out like 5 episodes of Warped before starting Final Fantasy XII, because 12 is more important to me at this stage. Warped is a game I've played a lot of times. It's a game that's actually already on the channel, like I've mentioned before. There's already a 105% walkthrough, which I think is pretty good quality. You know, it's up there with some of the best ones, I think. Probably not the best, but it's a 105% walkthrough that you can definitely use as a guide for your own playthrough if you need it. So from the fact that that exists, I'm thinking I'm a bit strapped for time right now. Everything's happening. I need that time to be able to play Final Fantasy XII. I'm just so excited about that game, and I really want to get it out there. So I think for Warped, there's a chance I might just do a single segment, just upload 1 video for that, because I've already got the, like I said, I've already got the full 105% version on the channel already. I'll just link to that for the people that want more. And once I've recorded that, then it'll be that'll be it for Crash Bandicoot for now. I'll dig deep into Final Fantasy XII and start playing that. And probably at some point when Final Fantasy XII is over, I'll have a nice period of calm, and then maybe I can head back to Crash Bandicoot and start doing some of these things I've missed out on. So get all the clear gems, get all the coloured gems, secret warp rooms, secret levels, that kind of stuff, and start diving into the time trials to see what kind of things can happen there as well. So Warped is coming next, but there's a chance there'll be a single segment, and then from then on it's going to be Final Fantasy XII for the next probably couple of months or so, I would say. So after that we will return to Crash Bandicoot, but for now it's coming to an end. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying this, and I will see you again for Warped. And with that, we would have completed the Sane Crash Bandicoot trilogy, at least in terms of the kind of the storyline levels and bosses, if you will. And then all we have left is extras. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you very soon.